Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Raul getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And Batistuta!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. He is just caressing Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Played back in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rafinha. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
And a chance! He's delivered all right! 500 goals! 500 goals! Stop everything and remember where you were.
Goal!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Batistuta. And he's had a hit. Azar can see things others simply cannot. The end of that. And he's going to have his name taken. Rafinha. In with the challenge. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Xavi Alonso. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to pass it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's
break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Guardiola gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Caicedo. Rafinha. Out towards the flank.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Caicedo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Noticeable change in the approach to him here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Shifted it to the flank. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
The ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Raul. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rafinha. Looking for the run.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Messi. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Number 7, Rafinha. Number 6, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the
Van
field,
Dijk.
number 8.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 41,
Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. He's in a great position here. There's no flag. Batistuta. Shot, surely! It's hit the upright.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Messi. Coming on the field is number 22, Phil Foden.
Van Dijk.
Substitution in
And
progress.
it's Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
good ball! It's Kane! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's this guy, De Ketelaere, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Spread out to the left. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. And this is Batistuta. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it's Batistuta. And that's been won straight back. And this is Iniesta. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Vitz. Birmingham are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problem.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is...
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rice. Bastoni. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice looking to add to his goal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Iniesta. Now it's Messi.
Two
Nicely
minutes has
intercepted.
been indicated.
Now it's Thuram. Out to the left it goes. Martinelli picks it up out wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. There's the start of the second.
The balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Ketelaere. And it's Rice. And here's Thuram. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Birmingham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the script.
Participe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And this is Messi. He's in a real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And this is... And a chance! He scores! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 57 minutes is number 23, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
De Ketelaere. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And Pavard. Over to the left. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's got plenty of space out wide. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Batistuta. Number 8, Iniesta.
Romero.
Number 7, Raul. Coming on the
That'll be a
field,
throw-in.
number 17, Mbappe. Number 5.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's
number
fabulous.
22, Xavi Simons.
Big chance! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Xavi Simons simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Yamal. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dealt with nicely by the defence. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Thuram! Oh, it's hit the post. Vadio plays it all the way forward. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Xavi Simons receives it in, and Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
It's
Conte.
make or break time now,
Number
and they're all
23,
headed for the penalty
Messi.
box.
Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 15.
And it's been taken short.
Ruben Neves.
Hakimi getting this one clear. Rice. We are into stoppage time. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already...
Generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yeah, still certainly be leading. Azar! Off the post! Azar! He is just a joy! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. And now the breakaway.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played in deep. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Batistuta, not the most accurate pass. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Messi.
Galatasaray couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. It's a goal kick. Hakimi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cross to the back post. Deftly out wide. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Gives it back. Iniesta. Plays a sharp little... He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
There will be one.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Azar. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 54 minutes is...
An opportunist strike,
8.
but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
Has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. And that has been knocked clear. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the left flank. He's got away. Great ball, and takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's another chance. It is a fantastic goal. About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Galatasaray take the lead. Oh, it's come loose.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Bumps it off it and wins back the ball. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 75 minutes is number 19.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back.
Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he has been fouled there.
Substitution.
And here's Messi. Picked out, shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. A game with so... no clear winner.
Listen, the
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Guardiola certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Galatasaray desperately searching for the winner here. Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and
Substitution for
you have to understand the frustration of being
Number
denied a clear
21,
opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Batistuta. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Simons. Now can he find chance? Surely! And another try! And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
That parking in the area around the stadium is...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. Definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a...
We have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific, almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And the shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Batistuta, and he's in on goal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great vision. He's tried one! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's found the shapes to shoot! Messi. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Iniesta, decent chance! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Puskás. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Batistuta tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of Judge, surely! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raúl demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Batistuta.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Raúl.
added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's played it in low. Really well taken goal. Oh, offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Batistuta. Oh, that's me. Batistuta! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back on the way. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Conte. And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. And it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Swings in across. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And this is Roll. That's tidy. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Batistuta is onto this, and he plays one through. There's the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kubo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Number 14,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Hey.
Substitutions taking place.
Saka. Rodri. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Real chance!
Substitution for Brazil, number 23.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 6, Phil Foden.
Kimmich with the short one. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Ødegaard. Yamal. Messi. Now it's Kane.
Oh, really well played.
Played out wide. Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Rodri. And Yamal. Timber kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Foden. Nicely spread. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Brazil, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 11, Rafinha.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mbappe running with the ball, and he's on the finish! They've scored! Deep into injury time!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And now I'd just like to read out
terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.